Hey guys, it's me, Anchor64 again for another video. This time I'm going to talk about why everyone should farm pretty much Coldrage Daggers. Like, for example, every melee, we definitely need them. So first of all, what even is a Coldrage Dagger? It's this item here. So Coldrage Dagger, as you can see, pretty normal dagger, but chance on hit launches a bolt of frost and whatever. Yeah, the pretty important part is just the bolt of frost, so the frost damage this dagger does. So there is a boss that we will fight in the next phase. So with the AQ40 release in the next phase, I don't know when that's going to be out, but I'm guessing pretty soon actually. And there's a boss which can only be killed like one of the phases. You need like 100 frost attacks to kill that boss. So yeah, it's like one of the phases. And these daggers massively help with that. So like every melee should go out, go into Razorfen Dawns and farm these daggers. So yeah. So because this Cold Rage dagger pretty much drops from the last boss of this dungeon, Razorfen Dawns, as you can see right here. Amelnar the Coldbringer drops this. So I am right now in Razorfen Dawns. If you don't know where that is, no problem, I will show you. Don't worry. Pretty much in the Barrens, right at the bottom, also at the south. We have two dungeons, Razorfen Crawl, that is the lower level dungeon to the left, and to the right we have the higher level dungeon, Razorfen Dawns. Like where you fight some Quillboars and some undeads and whatever. Yeah, at the end of this dungeon we can fight the boss, a Lich, and he can drop the dagger. So that's what I'm going to do, and you can actually solo farm it. So it's really easy to farm. So there's like no excuse if you are melee class to not farm the dagger. Yeah, maybe. Unless you are a red paladin, of course, then you can't really do that. And the feral. But yeah, like warriors and rogues, you know what I mean. Like the real classes. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to show you how you can actually solo this dungeon. Um, if you maybe need some help actually getting to the dungeon, if you're maybe alliance and not so familiar with barons, I would suggest just like go to Booty Bay, take the boat, and then you are wretched and can you mount up and go down. Or you can actually fly to Farelas. There's a flight path here, right at the at the near end of Farelas, bordering Thousand Needles, and then you can mount up and go take the lift, and then you are immediately here. I think that's even faster. But yeah, enough of the like directions that actually get to do the dungeon. So yeah, as you can see, we have a lot of mobs. If you're a rogue, you could pretty much stealth here, but the first part is not really that important. You can even pull these mobs, doesn't really matter at all. Yeah. Would suggest, probably if you're a warrior, you can also use a shield here, so you don't get so much damage. But what you want to do is pretty much we want to hug the wall. Yeah, let me actually do that. Yeah, we can pull everything here, it doesn't matter. And right here, when we are here, we want to jump down. And yeah, not do it like this, like I did. Pretty much fucking up the jump. But you actually want to go jump on that thing, like on this tree stump. But yeah, I'm too bad to actually do that. Yeah, and as you can see, when we jump down here, the mobs are all going to reset. So yeah. You will pretty much go back there anyway, so if you don't really got that because I was a bit too fast, don't worry, I will go back there anyway. So yeah, I'm going to in the wrong direction. When we are here, we can go left or right. We want to go right. So you can see some blood on the wall. That's where we want to go, and some hut. So yeah, we want to go this way. Also, there's some herbalism things. Sometimes a chest here spawns. Overall, it's not actually too bad if you spend some time in here, because you are really limited by your lockout, like dungeon lockout, which is like 5 per hour. So yeah, which is kind of annoying. So you can't really farm these a lot. Actually, my last run I got lucky. I got one, but I won two because I want to duel with them. So I'm trying to get another one. So yeah. Another thing we want to do is like if we are here, we actually want to go to the like on the edge, so we don't pull these mobs. We really don't want to pull more mobs than we actually need. Because even though we are locked out, there's like no benefit fighting these mobs. So yeah, unless you're chasing some, I don't know, BOEs or something. Who knows? Yeah, as you can see, I'm pretty much not pulling anything, and we will just go up and up and up. Right here, we can't go to the edge because this thing is in the way, so we just go here. We won't pull anything. And now we are at the end, actually, as you can see. So yeah, pretty fast, actually. And this is the boss we want to kill. So we want to jump up here, so we don't pull these mobs. And then we can pretty much do this. How do you fight this one? I would suggest just do some thunders. Maybe with 5 if you want. And then you just burn him down. Maybe pop some cooldowns. Yeah, but he's pretty easy. You don't really even need to know it. Yeah, as you can see, it's really sushi. Let's see if I'm lucky and get another dagger. Ah, okay. 2 in a row would be crazy. Whatever. So yeah, let's actually yeah, how do we reset this dungeon? So you could do one thing, there are multiple things. So one thing you could do is actually you could log out, wait 5 minutes, then log in, back in, then you would be at the start of the dungeon actually again. So that would be one thing. Another thing is you can just walk out, which I'm going to do. And another thing would be you can just invite someone, log out, and that person can reset the dungeon for you, or you can get someone to invite your alt, then log over to your alt, and then reset the dungeon. So yeah, which is pretty much the same thing. However, if we want to go out, we just go down there on the back of this like big hut, and we have this thing. So yeah, we just go to the back, just go down here. As you can see, I'm at the back, and we have this big thing right here, and we will jump down here. Maybe if you're lucky, yeah, I got lucky. I didn't pull these mobs, but yeah, sometimes I pull these mobs, whatever. If you pull them, just kill them. Don't worry about it. You can even charge here, do it a bit faster. Yeah, like I said, you don't really want to do that too fast. So if you are kind of slow, don't worry. It's even better because you will hit the lockout timer anyway. Oh, as we can see, there's even a chest here. So I would suggest, why not go for the chest? Maybe you get lucky and get actually something good. Sometimes you can be lucky and there can be some rare receipts actually that can be pretty expensive. I don't know actually if it drops of these chests, but for example, you can get the steel weapon chain, and that one is pretty expensive actually. So yeah, some extra gold isn't really too bad. So why not kill these? Let's see what I get. Maybe I'm lucky. Who knows? I think these farms are pretty chill, so I really like them. Yeah, I got pretty much nothing. So yeah, one green, whatever. Okay, then we go down here. Or we would go down here if I didn't kill these mobs, so we can actually avoid them. Then you go here. Ah, okay, I pulled them. Yeah, it's kinda iffy if, like, sometimes you pull them, sometimes you don't. I think I will also pull that pig. No? Okay. Try to kill them a bit faster. Okay, let's go. Yeah, go here. And we want to pretty much always hug the walls. So right here, we don't really want to go back here. We want to actually, yeah, we want to go here. So that would be the next thing. Yeah, this is a bit tricky to actually not pull the mobs, but maybe we can jump here. Yeah, as you can see, I didn't pull them, but maybe I'm lucky as well here. Yeah, let's go. I don't pull them. So yeah, this one is probably the most difficult one to not pull, but let's see. Yeah, okay. As well as this one. Maybe go here. Okay. If I would have pulled those, it's not really a problem because we are right at the end actually. So yeah, we go here and here's another tunnel, which we pretty much started to run on. So yeah. Oh no, I'm wrong. The tunnel is here actually. But it's kind of easy if you... It looks complicated because it's kind of a maze. Yeah, if you pull these mobs right here, it's not really a problem because yeah, because the outside's pretty much here, like the exit. So yeah, don't worry if you pull any mobs here. Just go out and bam, reset. So yeah, and then we can go back in and do another run. As I said, it looks kind of complicated, like the direction where you need to go and so on. But if you do it once, you pretty much know where to go. There are only a couple of spots where you could go into, like, walk into the wrong way or something. Other than that, it's pretty linear where you can go. So yeah, that was me. That was my guide. Anchor64. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. I will, of course, answer you there. And yeah, if you like these kinds of videos, feel free to subscribe, like, and so on. I will try to do more and more videos. Yeah, see you on the next one. Have a great night. Goodbye.